kids and marriage. This is day 2, guys. Kids and marriage, this is day 2. I want you to have a marriage and have a healthy relationship with your kids at the same time. It is doable, and you may think that you're doing a good job, but I know that I thought that I was doing a good job, a great job, but I was not. Okay, so this is Nancy Mitchell with Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Let's get right into it. Kids and marriage. What do you feel that would happen when you sit down and you feel that a child is coming to you, they're trying to manipulate you, they're trying to do all of this thing just to get your attention, or you think that they're trying to do it to get over on you? Sometimes they are, and I would say 90% of the times, they are not really doing that. Kids are going to always test their safety, their boundary. They're going to always test. They're a little bit nervous because remember, you're like God in their household, okay? So they look up to you. However, when they start growing up to a certain point as teenager, they are not going to start testing you. They're going to start testing you to see how much they can get over on you. And it's for you to make sure that you set the correct foundation for the child, to make sure that they don't have to do this. You give them their leadway and give them, give them their independence to a certain limit, because this is a problem that for me, I can definitely say that I am not 100% healed from this, because I'm a very strong mom from Jamaica, and we are strong, and we make our children know that, hey, don't play with us, okay? We will get crazy. And if we can't get crazy here, we'll take a plane and go to Jamaica and get crazy and come back. So our kids, as strong Black women, not the men too at some point in time, kids know that they don't play with these kind of moms. You understand me? So we make sure we are respected. But I think I did it too much, to the point that I think that my son is trying to get over me. Of course, yes, he's a teenager. And, I was, combative, but that didn't help, that didn't help at all. The first thing that I needed to get done was to pull back and give him a little bit of leeway, give him his independence to grow as a person. And now I am trying to correct that right now. I am trying to make sure that I pull back and let him grow as him, because they need to make their mistake, and they have to learn by their mistake. They're not going to learn by your mistake. Sometimes they do, but 90% of kids, they do not learn by your mistake. They learn by their own mistakes. So be careful, okay, about that. That's number one. I didn't say that. I forgot. That's number one. So being with, thinking that child are going to get over on you, trying to manipulate you. I mean, again, look at their nervous system. Look at, get counselors to assist you as well if you do not know what you're doing and you're not sure if you're doing the right thing. But 90%, I will say, when it comes down to kids trying to test their boundary with you, you have to still allow them to grow as an individual and let them make their mistake. While they're doing that, as you're giving them their independence to a certain limit, you have to make sure you let them know that respect, something that my dad taught me, respect is 100%. There's no point in time you need to disrespect me. So if you have a problem with what I am doing or my rules of my house, then you need to come to me and sit down, as an adult will do. Sit down at the table and you said, hey, Mom, this is what I'm thinking. You have that rule, and I don't like that rule. Is there a way for us to change it? Is there a way for you to meet me halfway with this rule? Is there, all of these need to meet in a discussion, so they can now have a voice, their voice and their opinion. They are now growing as an adult. They feel independence. They feel like, oh my God, I can talk to Mom and it doesn't have to be an argument. I can probably get some kind of compromise. And this is how you're going to teach them how to deal with life. So very, very important. Number 2 is going to be, before you yell, what happens to a children's brain in the fear of the response when you yell with them? You trigger that fight or flight state of when you yelling, and they are just frightened and you just get totally scared. As I said in day one, I think that was a cause, not even think, I know that was the cause for my, son getting bullied for, sometime in school. And I think that if I had retract back and make sure that I don't shout as much as I used to, then I think definitely that would have helped him, where he would have stand up more for himself, and it would have been so much better. And to this day, it hurts my heart to know that I did that. So parents, I beg of you, when you sit down and you think that, oh, it's nothing to shout, it's nothing to do that, you don't realize that you're harming your kids. And it's very important for you to start thinking about what you're saying, how you're saying it. And no matter what, don't better think you're a wuss for giving super amounts of love to your kids. It can't harm them. It's not going to do anything wrong to them. The only thing it's going to do to them is for them to know that, oh, shucks, my parents love me unconditional. There's no doubt in your kids' mind that they know that you love them. So, parents, please, I made that super mistake, and I am asking for you to look in your parenting skills, see what you're doing, what you're saying. If you're shouting, I'm telling you right now, you're harming your child. Cut it out. Number 3, if I can get to it without crying. All right, why so many adults are healing from childhood? And this is come right back to what I'm trying to say to you. There's so much females that is, getting help to try and solve that trauma, the childhood trauma that they have. I will say anywhere from 60% of female that, as getting counselors and getting counseled on, dealing with their trauma that they had as child, and try to correct that. And it's harder for you to do it as an adult versus you just do the right thing as a parent. Just get the right thing done as a parent, and then your child don't have to be dealing with this trauma in their adulthood. Okay, so it's very, very important that you take a step back as parents. I know we have to be strong as what we do for our kids. However, be mindful, because at the end of the day, you are the one that is setting up your children for what they become in life. Okay, maybe a 1% maybe there you do everything good and they still turn out to be a bad kid. And I wouldn't say bad kid, no kids are bad, but kids who grow up and do bad stuff, you do everything in the world for them, but they get a bad friend and the friends start having them do bad stuff. And, but it boils down to, you give them the treatment, give them the best treatment you can give them the best love, as many love as possible. Every day you tell them, I love you, hon. I love you, son. I love you, daughter. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. You can't say that too much. Parents, please, I beg of you. Let me recap, okay? Number 1 is going to be, again, your child is not trying to manipulate you. They are just trying to test the waters. They're testing to see what's going on, what they can get over with, what they can do. And sometimes they just want to, they're in fear and just trying to see, they're trying to get into their own self. Number 2, before you yell, what is that brain saying? What the child brain is going through, the response that they have when you sit and yell at them. Okay, be very careful, parents. Number 3, why so many adults are healing from childhood? Again, because of the trauma. And we keep on repeating. And I don't think I had a trauma from my parents, shouting, hitting me and stuff like that. However, I thought it was okay to do it to my kids, to my child. Saying kids like I have more than one. I have one handsome son. And I find myself doing the same thing back to him. So again, parents, be mindful of what you say, what you do, the people that you surround your kids with, because whoever is in that house and whatever they are grasping, they're sucking up as sponge. It can either be good or it can either be bad. Again, that's all I have for day 2, guys. If you know anybody that this content can help, please share it. If you like my content, like, subscribe, hit that notification button, follow me on social media. You will see my website there. Please support me. Again, if you have any questions, if you're going through this, if you know parents that's going through this, please hit me up. I want to know about it, okay? Let me know what's going on out there, guys. Again, as I always say, and I don't care where you are in the world. I don't care where you are, what you do, your core value is. All I know that I'm here to support you. As a mother, as a parent, as somebody that needs help in the relationship, I am here to support you. My name is Nancy Mitchell. Again, this is from Love Guru, your guide to better relationships. Peace. I'm out.